Good evening to everyone. I'd like to talk to you about the blanket, the latest holy item that is being here in Naju. Father Jerry Orbos was sick of cancer of the lungs, 3rd stage. And so Mama Julia loves Father Jerry Orbos so much. And in spite of all her pains, of all her sufferings, she came to the Philippines to be with Father Jerry Orbos. Mama Julia, she wrapped part of that blanket around Father Jerry, the other half around her. Suddenly, Father Jerry Orbos stood up, and of course, the blanket slid from his shoulder. He had his white chasuble. What appeared was many black spots
하얀
on the
제이를 입고
chasuble.
계셨는데요. 그 검은 징표가 제이에 이렇게 나타난 것입니다.
So we asked her, so she said, it's actually the cancer cells coming out. So I think that's actually the grace. Thanks both to the prayers of Mama Julia and the graces that you obtained through the blanket. Few days before the 33rd anniversary of the Tears of Blood, as soon as our cart came to a stop, I opened the door to get off. And this car on the right side suddenly backed up, forcing the door to close. And my leg was caught between the door and the door frame of the car. And he kept backing up, and so it was getting tighter and tighter. And I was shouting, my leg, my leg! And then my son also alerted the driver to stop. So the door was released. It has a deep indentation where the door touched my leg, and it was blue. It was really so painful. I thought something was broken. After the x-ray, nothing was broken. I was in a very painful
아주 많이
situation.
아팠지만 그래도 부러지진 않았었습니다.
Feeling so painful. I was given a heavy dosage of pain reliever, and the doctor also told me that tomorrow expect swelling and bruising because of what happened. That night, as I went to bed, I remembered my blanket. I took my blanket out and slept with it. The following morning, I was moving my leg as if nothing happened. So I was asking myself, did I have a bad dream? Did I have an accident? Because, I was moving my leg like anything, as if nothing happened. I examined my leg, no bruising, no mark of what happened that night, no swelling. As I said, this is something so precious that one should never miss having one of it. Back in the Philippines, we had a conference way back in July of this year. So I was telling the story about Father Orbos. The marks that were shown in his chasuble. I have many stories about it. There was one priest who said that, Lulu, I'm supposed to see a patient, a dying patient. Is there anything that I can make use of? So I gave him some water and the blanket. He had this blanket with him, and as he came to the bed, he just placed the blanket on top of the head of the patient. And suddenly, after a few seconds while praying over the patient, he suddenly opened his eyes and said, I'm getting stronger, I'm getting stronger. He was so weak, yet he was saying, I'm getting stronger. It's really wonderful. There is also another story here. There is this lady who comes here very regularly. She had a sister who had cancer back in Australia. And one of the things that she brought to her, with the sister, because she was dying, was this blanket. And every day, she would put the blanket on top of the patient, of the sister. And from that time on, until her death, she never experienced pain. Of course, the doctor were baffled. They were so surprised. How can she not feel any pain? They had the morphine ready. Anytime that she would ask for some morphine or relief from pain, the morphine was ready, but she never complained of any pain. So what I'm saying is, if any one of you do not have any blanket, go get it because it is so precious. It can save your life. It can save your day. It can bring you much graces. You know how these blankets receive much graces that can be transferred to you? And in spite of all her pain, she would kiss all these blankets, all these holy items, one by one by one by one. Say prayers so that the recipient of all these holy items will receive graces from the Blessed Mother. I think it is important for you to know the great sacrifice that Mama Julia does in order to spread the graces to each and every one of us, so that as she prays for us, let us also pray for her. Praise to the Blessed Mother. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.